Good evening, everyone. It is 7 p.m., Friday, August 1st. It's the first of the month, which means there's probably some jobs opening up. So if you're watching this video, you better start looking because jobs are probably opening. I'll also be looking today, too. It is also National Girlfriend's Day, so go say hi to your girlfriends. Wish them a happy National Day. My girlfriend right now is hard at work. She's working a little overtime at her current internship. So I'll see her tomorrow though. We'll go celebrate tomorrow. Intervals. So we did insert interval on the 30th, which is 2 days ago. That one we completely fumbled. Merge intervals we did yesterday. We did decently on that one. It was okay. Time to continue with our progress. So, non-overlapping intervals. Given an array of intervals, called intervals, return the minimum number of intervals you need to remove to make the rest of the intervals non-overlapping. I think I can use a I was gonna say I can use a dictionary to, cause like you wanna. The best way to go about this is to hit the ones that hit multiple. Alright, right here. Yeah. Instead of removing these two or these three, just remove just one. See, I'm confused though how I would write this because like I could do a dictionary to basically, or I could do like a heap to delete the most frequent. I'm thinking it's like I could do like a heap to get the most frequent, or the one with the most overlaps. This is a horrible looking heap. But the problem is, it's like I'll get the number of overlaps, but I don't really get the context, you know. Unless if I, like while I'm deleting it, like I store in the intervals itself, and then I kind of go through and I pop those. So it's like if I delete this, then I go to that one and I go like minus minus. I think that's how I'm gonna solve that actually. I don't think that's going to be probably correct. Most likely not, but we'll see. So we're going to use a dictionary to store the number of occurrences, or we're gonna store a the the overlaps. Ooh, but that's gonna be n squared for lookup. Um. N squared is not the move. I'm guessing it's in like that means sorted. Off rip, sorted. Sorted by beginning? Question mark? Alright, let's go ahead and get this one going in here. Paste it in here. Let's draw this one out. So I'm going through. I'm gonna check this one. It's fine. I don't see any sort of overlap. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the next one. So I basically how I'm gonna roll this is I'm gonna just check previous. So previous, there's nothing. Previous, there's an overlap. So I'm gonna say 1, 2, and 1, 3. Okay, now I check 2, 3. There's an overlap. So then I'll write 1, 3, 2, 3. Is it? Oh, okay. I didn't see that note there. 3, 4. See, this is not overlapping. Right. But the problem is that misses the case for this one. Oh, which is fine. Actually, that's fine. But this was 4. This would not be fine. We would be messing up here. If that was 4, these would not be counted. I don't know how to actually grab them. Yeah, okay. So that's what I was thinking right there. A greedy solution. We first sort the given interval based on their first values to efficiently check for overlaps by comparing adjacent intervals. We then iterate through the sorted array from left to right, keeping track of the previous interval's n value as previous n, initially set to the end of the first value of the first interval. Correct. But that won't exactly count for like things 2 ahead. We then iterate from the second interval if the wait. We then iterate from the second interval. Okay. If the current interval doesn't overlap, we update previous n. Oh, but if it does overlap, ha! Smart. He's just explaining how to get how to get the actual overlapping, which I'm guessing that maybe that's the hard part of this problem is getting the overlapping. I don't remember how I sorted these, so I'm just literally gonna copy this. I wrote it in here. I'm such a bug, bro. We're gonna sort it because why not? And then I'm gonna say, oof. Man, I am feeling eepy. I'm guessing maybe you automatically return the largest. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's not necessarily right. Uh, hmm. We'll see. We're gonna do intervals of 0, of 1, and then I'm gonna say for. My goodness, I always yawn when I'm doing these videos. Holy heck. For index in range of 1 to length of intervals. If intervals of index of 0 is greater than previous, and that's a problem, I'm going to say that current count plus equals 1, and I'm going to say count. I don't think this count thing is the answer. I'm just writing this just as a guess, which is realistically that's not like how you're supposed to do anything at all. Don't don't be guessing on your interviews, but yeah, we'll see. Oh, no. Let's see. If it is less, we do current count. Yeah. Oops. Okay. Else we're gonna say current count equals 0, and that previous n is equal to intervals of index of 1, and then I'm just gonna return counts. See, I have a very strong feeling this is not the case because this is not a sliding window problem. Whoops. But I'm kind of treating it as such. What? No way. Okay. Perfect. It's kind of what I assumed. My goodness. Every time, man, without fail. Turn on the recorder and I'm sitting here battling the sleep. Like, actually. So what I'm counting here, I'm counting the number of occurrences on the top one. So that has no correlation to the actual problem, which is why I'm not getting the answer. Oh, I didn't think about that. Sorry. The other one's calling me. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to ooh. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna print the overlap. So I'm gonna print intervals of index and previous end, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty jank, but we'll see. The min? Should we really be doing the min? Is it really the min? Oh, shoot. I'm totally tripping. Like that? No. No. It passed one more, but not what we wanted. It's interesting. I don't think I'm mathematically truly understanding what's going on, which is probably a problem. Actually, that is a problem. We have 0, 2, 1, 3. I gave 1? Oh, because I'm only just worrying about current count. I need to not do that. I just need to say count plus equals 1. With how this system's working. Yep. Ignore my hubris. Hubris? My stupidness, I guess. Saying hubris in that phrase. Wow, okay, that mathematically worked. Ain't that interesting? Okay, I mean, I don't really get it. You know, this is totally different than how I was going to solve it. But, hell, I'll take it if it works. I feel like that's just kind of my motto recently. I guess this, because this is greedy, it's just kind of focusing on only things that are truly a problem. It's an interesting way of going about it. Okay, so now we got an easy called meeting rooms, which we will have to do inside NeetCode's digital platform. Give it an array of meeting, time, interval objects consisting of a start and end time. Determine if a person could add all meetings to their schedule without any conflicts. Okay, so this is basically just looking for any sort of overlap. So technically we just solved that in the previous question, but I'm assuming that this wants me to probably do it in like OVN instead of OVN login. Or OVN login. Okay. Sure. If it's OVN login, then I can do whatever I want in that case. We'll do a lambda sort. And then, I mean, this is just kind of ripping right off the last one. Let me add some space for my viewing pleasure. Of 1 to length of intervals. And then I'm going to say if intervals of index of 0 is less than, I wonder if it's less than or equal to, I'm going to just say less than for now, then previous end, then we just return false. And then I'm going to say previous end is equal to intervals of index of 1, and then I'm just going to return true. Let's try that out. Ooh, okay. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things are gonna get brighter. Someday. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for that. What is going on? It's not subscriptable? I'm a little confused what you mean by that, perchance. There you go. Throwing a 50-50. It's an object? What are we talking about, man? Oh! This is what we're talking about. Okay. It's interesting. Very, very interesting what they mean by this. Very, very profoundly interesting. This might be more challenging than I thought trying to sort this. So yeah, we'll see. Because the sort might be a bit of a pain in the butt. Unless it's already sorted, then I really don't need to worry. But I highly doubt that it is already sorted. It's running. It's taking really long time. Wrong answer. Can I see what failed? Oh. Well, why didn't you say so? Okay. Sure, I'll just throw an if case in there. I mean, if length of intervals is equal to 0, then we can buzz right off. We can just return a true. I mean, sure. That's an interesting thing. Oh, failed again. Unsorted this time. Tink, tink, tink. No, wait, no. No, wait, no. No, wait, yes. This is because it's unsorted. That's the problem. Tink, tink, tink. I think there's a way I can do this without sorting. What was it? Okay, no. It doesn't want me to sort. You know what? I think we're gonna do x dot start. Can I do that with the lambda? Is that how lambda works? Oh my goodness. Accepted. Boom. Beautiful. Mwah. Ain't that beautiful? Meeting rooms 2. Are we gonna be on a LeetCode? Banger, man. Banger. Fucking blocking me. Let me live. Given an array of meeting time interval objects, again, consisting of start and end times, again, find the minimum number of days required to schedule all meetings without conflicts. Is this literally not non-overlapping? Yo, don't twist me, brother. Come on now. Is this literally just non-overlapping? All right. Is there a change all occurrence button? Probably not, no. I doubt it. That's actually, this is a pretty cool problem. This one right here, I mean, with all things considered, I failed. Oh, duh. Can't do 0 days. Come on, now get some motion. Alright. Is this gonna work for the overall? Come on, man. Don't tell me this is an empty array thing again. Dude, you're pissing me off, man. Pissing me off. If length of intervals is equal to 0, then we just return 0. I love edge cases. You know, there's something grand and delicious about an edge case. Okay. Alright, so this is not said problem. How do I solve this? I'd actually have no clue. Cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, 'cause like, it's like, your first thought is like, well, you know, maybe it's to like go through, you know. That's gonna be like in login. Will it not? Or not in login. It's gonna be like in squared. Fuck. Gosh, they have me conundruming right now. Have me thinking it up and using my brain. Cause okay, so one of my thoughts is like we just go through linearly each one, but like the problem is it's, you know, okay, this is just 1, now this is 2, this is okay, so 1, 3, this is shoot, factorial added up. Which mathematical thing? It's been a minute since I took discrete mathematics. You know, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. This is summation. Yeah. Hella summation here. As summation is grander than n, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember where it is on the map, but it's definitely grander than n. I'll tell you that. Because the last one's n. I'm pretty sure it overall time complexity is like similar to n squared. So that original thought I had, which is like, check if this is, you know, existed in a batch. Union find. You create 2 arrays, start and end, containing the start and end times of all meetings respectively. After sorting both arrays, we use a 2-pointer based approach. How do you implement this? Question. If I sort both arrays, what is exactly going to be, you know, how do I say, je me rappelle, the distinction that keeps them together, you know? Because if let's say in my start array, you know, the second index correlates to the start array of the 10th index, you know, how am I, or sorry, the end array of the 10th index, how am I supposed to figure that out? Am I supposed to just sort based off of the start and have everything else kind of like follow suit? I'm so confused. And the 2-pointer also confused. Problems like these is why coding is interesting. At each iteration we increment s, while the start is less than the current end time and increase count. Oh, the total number of active meetings at a time is the total number of days you need. or the largest number of active meetings at a time is the current count, brother. Current count. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do current count. I don't think this is the solution. But, you know, we do what we do. Hey, man, I'm a current count fan, okay? No. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. um, oh. Oops. Huh. Where am I getting 3 at, my man? I messed it up! Okay, I mean, hey, that worked. Is that the solution? Maybe not, but, you know, nope. Nope. My maximum current count here is 2. Surprise, surprise. I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep previous in the same. We're not going to change previous in. We're going to see if we get anything from that. Okay. Off rip, we're getting some wrong. Not even starting correct. You're not even looking in the right area. So let's lock in on that 2-pointer solution that he said. Maybe give myself like 10 minutes, see if I can figure it out. If not, I'm gonna just peep the solution. My gosh, because I gotta do legs today, and I was gonna do that earlier, but you know, it's Friday. Finished up my week of work, and I'm just ready to rot away on the bed, but can't do that. So. Whew. Oh, I think I understand. Actually, no, I don't really understand, because it's like, hold on, let me see if I can do like a bastardized example. Or maybe this example just proves that it does work. So in this example, it should be okay. There should be at least 2 days in this one. We'll see. We'll see if that's the case. Okay. All right. What was the mathematics here? Let me see. At each iteration, we increment s while the start time is less than the current end time, and increase the count, as the meetings must begin before the earliest ongoing meeting. Wait, no, hold on. Am I misunderstanding this? Increment. No, shoot, increment. Crap, I am missing him. I'm a fool. Okay. So count goes to 1. Okay. We gotta increment this again. Now count goes to 2. So count is equal to 2 here. Okay. Then now I'm gonna say count goes back to 1. Okay, and then now I jump forward to null, and then I'm gonna say count equals 2. But I'm at null now, so I mean, am I done? Cause I feel done. I'm at null. Okay, sure. Let's do it. It's an interesting solution. I haven't really thought about that, but why not? So I'm gonna say for index in or I'm gonna say for interval in intervals, and then I'm gonna call this start and end, and I'm gonna say start dot append interval dot start and start dot append end dot append interval dot end, and then at the end I'm gonna say start dot sort Python sort and end dot Python sort. You know how it goes. We do the thing. Okay, so now they're sorted, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say s index and then e index for start and end. I'm gonna say while s index is less than I'm gonna say size equals length of intervals size, and e index is less than size. And then we're gonna continue. We're gonna say current count equals 0, count equals 0. And then I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna say return count. I've never even created these things too, so equals 0, equals 0. Okay. I'm gonna say count equals max of count, and then current count. We're going crazy this time. We're using underscores. I'm gonna say if s index is if start of s index is it just greater than? Oh, less than. Oh, right. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, I think that does something. I don't know actually. Well, you know, if I knew how to spell, I think that would do something. You know, being literate. Time limit exceeded. I have an infinite loop because I'm not incrementing or doing doing my due diligence. That's why I had an infinite loop. Okay, that ran, and it succeeded too. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, I mean his explanation was pretty solid gold on that one. It was confusing at first. I was a little confused, but that made a lot of sense whenever you kind of start working on it. I mean, hey, we're almost done. I think we're just gonna probably knock out these 3, and then I don't care about tries. Realistically, I don't think I've ever seen anyone use tries in my research. You know, I could and could solve these problems, but I did not solve these problems, and I'm not going to. So I'm almost done with this whole process I've done. I think once I finish these, I mean, either I move on to grind 75 or I stop, and I'll just practice a little bit here and there on my own. Someone left a comment yesterday, or was it today? I think it was today. It was about 2 hours ago when they left a comment. It was a comment on my video for August 30th because I've been late on uploading my videos because I'm lazy. Sorry. I record it and then I literally sleep on the video and I forget to upload it. He commented on my August 30th video saying that, he or she, I actually don't know, that LeetCode might not be the case for interviews coming in the future. And I did see an article on that. I think it was by Meta or something like that they're looking less into LeetCode because of that one college student who used AI to solve all of the LeetCode problems. I think he called it like F-LeetCode or something like that. So, I mean, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, if they switch these kind of interview problems away from LeetCode, you will start being interviewed more on the actual job. I don't know necessarily if majority of companies are going to be doing that now because it's going to be probably a little bit of a shift. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, maybe after these last ones, I might relax a little bit on LeetCode. Maybe kick it back up a little bit more. Because here's the thing: the big companies like your Mangs and whatnot, they might switch to non-LeetCode standards, but your regular kind of smaller companies who are overworked and whatnot, they probably will still use LeetCode. Usually, it's a trend. Usually, it takes a little bit of time for the underdogs to kind of follow suit. And by underdogs, I don't mean these companies are small by any means. Some of them are actually big companies, and you got like your JP Morgans and whatnot. It's just in terms of tech, they might lag a year or two behind something like Amazon or Meta when it comes to their hiring process, at least from what I've seen. So this will be interesting. I definitely think it is worth noting, though, to kind of diversify your skills, and plus don't be only good at LeetCode. That's just kind of missing the point of programming. I've been getting a little bit of experience from my current internship that I've been doing, so I haven't been needing to practice stuff on the side, but I'm also interested in actually doing stuff on the side just for fun. I've been low on time. I think my internship ends pretty soon, so I think once that internship ends, and maybe whenever I finish up kind of doing these problems, who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll switch to doing something more interesting to me, which is actually game development. I actually prefer game development over anything really. So maybe then I'll look into that. Work on some of my Godot projects because I'm trying to learn Godot. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna record something like that because I kind of like to jam out to some tunes, and I jammed out to some tunes one time on this channel, and I got shadow banned for like a whole month and a half, and just now recently this past week has my content been actually kind of now showing to other people? I don't really care for it to go viral or anything like that. It's not really my forte. I'm actually treating these conversations as if I'm just talking to myself, mainly because it's just to get me to actually do this. I have pretty bad ADHD, and with that I have executive dysfunction, which means it's kind of hard for me to start things. So if I put the pressure on myself, then I'll do it. So because of that, that's why I've been kind of recording these YouTube videos. I don't know if I would want to do that for something like game development. Like I said, I like to jam out to some tunes, and I can't really do that. If YouTube's gonna stop me from doing that. Copyright strike. I understand the whole gist. Maybe there's some copyright-free tunes I can jam out to. Who knows? But I mean, hey, if anyone's watching this video and they made it to this point, I highly doubt that. And you are interested in seeing me switch to a more practical thing. My practicals would be game development. I'm actually, everyone pretty much kind of works in software development, like web design and tool applications and whatnot for their actual jobs. At least the majority of us do. So I do that work at work. I'm not really a big fan of it. I wouldn't be huge of doing it over a video. I don't hate it, obviously. I enjoy work. It's just if I'm gonna do something extra, I'm probably gonna do game development. But I don't know if anyone's interested. I can maybe look into recording those, do devlogs. I made a game before. Let's see if it's posted. I don't know if they have it. I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, made a game before. Made this game with the team. This is my friend. He is the person who did him and I did majority of the work for this project. It was a project with around 10 people, but him and I put in literally all of the work. We had a couple people who joined the project who did a good amount of work though. So I'm not going to discredit that. There are some people in here who did a good amount of work, and then because of that we were able to go further. But this was a learning experience. It's not really a good game. I don't expect it to be good. But it was something as a first step into looking into game dev. This was made in Unity too. I got a love-hate relationship with Unity. Unity's great and all, but how you feel about that? Anywho, I think I rambled long enough, so I'm probably gonna end it here. Thank you for watching. Remember, it is Friday, August 1st. That means jobs are opening up, internships are opening up. So please don't forget to go out and apply. Okay? Good luck, everyone. I believe in all of y'all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.